What is up, guys? Finance Illustrated back with another broker review. Lately we received a lot of messages asking for our opinion about the broker Olymptrade. So let's take a look at it. Will it be the Olympic champ of brokers? Not so fast, we'll find out in this video. We'll split this review in three parts. What is Olymptrade, what do they offer, and how secure is your money if you decide to trade with them? After the next couple of minutes, you should have a clear understanding if this is the platform what you're looking for. So let's start with some of the key data. Olymptrade is a Forex and binary options trading platform launched back in 2014. Almost 6 years now, so a good amount of data we can look back on. First things first, binary options is not like your regular Forex or stock trading. As a matter of fact, it's closer to gambling rather than regular trading. Buying, selling, setting take profit and stop loss. Now, right off the bat, we don't recommend you option trading over standard trading, and you will understand why after the video. But I will break it down for you how it works. When trading binary options, you make a bet on how the price will move. A call if you think the price increases, a put if it will decrease. Let me illustrate. Behind me there is a trade opened. What I did was I bet $100 that in the next 5 minutes the price of an option will be higher. And for your sake, we'll fast forward this part. Let's see. I'm going to buy the British pound against the US dollar. Set it to 5 minutes and buy the option. Yep, worked out great. As we can see, the price did increase and I walked away almost doubling my investment. See how it works? Totally different from standard trading. And the good thing is that all you need is an increase. Doesn't matter how big or small. It can be as small as 1 pip and you're still banking in. Olymptrade focuses on short-term trades. Positions can be held for as short as 1 minute up to 23 hours. The platform also allows traders to choose a specific expiration time, giving users more control over their trade. So essentially, it is a platform that heavily favors day trading. Opening and closing trades the same day. Now, a quick glance at their website shows that more than 25,000 users are trading every day, around 170 million in turnover last month, and about $13 million in payouts last month. So in fairness, impressive numbers. People are trading, and on the surface, everything looks great. Just like every other broker. The stats are impressive, but should they get you excited? Probably not. Actually, when we get to the core of their message, all those numbers could be summed up into one sentence. We are legit, people trade with us, and you should too. Well, maybe. So far, something different than regular trading if you're looking for a change, somewhat less complicated for beginners in my opinion, but let's dig deeper. What else is on their plate? What do they offer? Why should you guys invest your hard-earned money on their platform? Let's start with the most obvious. A major green flag is the platform that they offer. It is hands down one of the best I've seen. Very similar to IQ options, by the way, and from top to bottom, the design, the simplicity, the features, it really is top notch. And to be fair with you guys, I'm not much of an options trader. I've given it a hand a couple of times, but not much more than that. And for me, I was quite surprised how easy I got back into the groove. This is something people can definitely appreciate, because it's not often that a financial program, which is supposed to be serious and complicated, is built like this. It is super easy to do chart analytics, add any of the 18 indicators, and start trading. So then we get to what's in their shopping cart. 80 assets to choose from: Forex, indices, cryptos, and stocks. Remember, they're options, not the underlying asset. And to be fair, 80 is a tiny amount compared to the competition. For example, XM, eToro, or Plus 500, where you can often choose from hundreds to even thousands of tradable assets. But I do like the fact that they've tried to include a little bit of everything in there, so you can still mix it up if you choose to do so. When it comes to getting sharper, they have a well-organized educational section. As of now, there's 385 pieces of content, from strategies to webinars, very well organized and beautifully presented. And just like the platform itself, it feels easy to use with a virtual assistant that teaches you trading tips as if you were using a Facebook Messenger. And everyone knows how to do that, so this aspect will be easy, and the educational content easily gets a green flag. Now, what about accounts? What is offered here? We have a choice of 2 different accounts. One is for trading Forex, while the other is for trading options. We're given a choice between a standard and the VIP account. To open a standard account, you'll need to deposit 10 or a different currency depending where you're from. The minimum amount for withdrawal is 10 as well, and there is no maximum, but you can only make 1 withdrawal a day, and it takes around 3 days to process. For the VIP account, the minimum deposit necessary is $2,000, and when it comes to trading, the minimum is set at 1 and the maximum is set at $5,000. Aside from faster withdrawals, VIP members can count on a number of perks. You get the assistance of a VIP consultant, higher yield on open trades, and you're given access to leading financial analysts and other trading tools. Standard investors have an 82% successful trade payout, while VIP have 92%. For example, if I bet $100 that an option will increase in value in the next hour, if I'm correct, I will get $182 with the standard account and $192 with the VIP. Pretty simple. The industry standard demo account is included when opening any account. You're assigned 10,000 virtual units so you can practice risk-free, and as they say themselves, evaluate the benefits of their trading platform. For deposit options, we have credit cards and debit cards, along with bank wire transfers and e-payments such as Skrill and Neteller, and also cryptos like Bitcoin. Last but not least, they offer a mobile app for both Android and iOS platforms. I won't be going into too much detail here, but I will note that traders who want to use the app will notice the similarities with the desktop service. The design, the user interface, the usual resources and technical tools that are seen on desktops are also available on mobile. And really, no surprises here. Just like any other broker, the app works and it lets you trade on the go. Now we turn to part 3, the game changer, the make or break stuff, the pivotal moment. You get the idea. I am talking about security. What is Olymptrade behind the fancy curtains and the beautiful design? The first thing that jumped out at me is that Olymptrade is a brand name for a company called Illustrious Limited, which is registered in the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, right off the bat, this is not where reputable brokerage and investment firms set up shop. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is notorious for its pretty much absent requirements and regulations. The setup costs are low, and therefore it has become an offshore zone for multiple shady Forex and options brokers. Now, I'm not saying that Olymptrade is one of them, not at all, but this is something we have to keep in mind, a major red flag in this case. Personally, if I was looking for a broker, I would be hesitant sending my money to a small pirate island called the St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I mean, seriously, just look it up on Google Maps. We at Finance Illustrated have a system of our own to establish whether a broker is legitimate, and I suggest you all give it a try. We can call or email the customer service and see what the response is like. See if they're located in a first world country with an actual office. What countries is it available in? More on that in a minute. Then you can transfer a small amount of money and check the execution on a couple of small trades. Do the same for withdrawals, see how fast the payout is. And last but not least, check for strict regulation. And only then decide if you can trust a broker. Now here we have a red flag again when it comes to regulation. This broker is not regulated by the industry standard authorities like FCA, ASIC or SISEC. Instead, we find that Olymptrade is a member of International Financial Commission, aka FINACOM, a well-respected organization, no doubt, but the fact that it is a self-regulatory organization which is entirely funded by its members, we can actually say that FINACOM is sort of like a members club, where brokers can pay $24,000 per year and claim that they are regulated. More so, let's just imagine that there is some sort of a conflict between a trader and the broker. Well, FINACOM actually has no means of forcing the broker to pay up or enforcing any punishment of any kind. All they can do is expel the broker from the members club and therefore lose the hand that is feeding them. Now, I'm not accusing anyone of anything, but I can't see this as anything other than a red flag for the broker. Now let's take a look at where Olymptrade is available. You see, the thing about binary options that even though binary options are sometimes traded on a regulated exchange, they are generally unregulated, trading on the internet, and vulnerable to fraud, which is why they have been banned by regulators in many jurisdictions as a form of gambling. For example, European Securities and Markets Authority, aka ESMA, has banned retail binary options trading at all. And ASIC considers binary options high risk and unpredictable investment option. And a fun fact for you, the FBI estimates that scammers steal $10 billion annually worldwide in this manner. This brings us to our point and one more red flag for the broker. Countries don't trust options brokers, and this is where we run into another roadblock for Olymptrade. Olymptrade is not supported in the United States, Australia, Canada, EU, UK, Japan, and Israel. Now, we're not talking some small island in the Pacific here. These are major global economies, and even though the subject is complicated, I can't see how this is a good sign for the broker. To sum up our part 3 of this review, our research found that the verdict on Olymptrade is about 50-50 around trading communities. Some say that when trying out the demo account, they're making consistent profits, but after depositing real money, this quickly turns in favor of the broker. Given the nature of options trading, I can't say it's not possible. On the other hand, There are many people who are claiming that all is good, they don't have rigged trades or delayed withdrawals, but here I have to note that there is evidence that there have been multiple highly fake and suspicious positive reviews submitted for Olymptrade on the web. My job is to provide an accurate and transparent assessment so you have an easier time deciding. I highly advise all of you test the things I mentioned before you make any large deposits or financial decisions. To sum up everything we have talked about, I have to say it how it is. If you're the type of person who likes casinos, gambling and taking risks, Olymptrade might just be what you're looking for. But for people who are looking for long-term calculated profit making, I cannot recommend this broker. As we can see, there are simply too many red flags here. And just like I would advise anyone not to go to Las Vegas with the idea of making money, the same I can say for Olymptrade. I do like the fact that a lot of work has gone into the design and ease of use. I personally think that design is one of the most important things that can make life easier in general. And with that said, Olymptrade has really taken it up a notch. Everything is super easy to understand and navigate, and it's a pleasure to work with the platform. Going in as a beginner, I can promise you that within a day, you will get the hang of the ins and outs of the platform. Also, the good amount of educational content paired with simplicity will definitely be helpful. However, the trading instruments offered are the absolute bare minimum when comparing to other brokers, and there are simply too many red flags when it comes to security. Well, this is something you will have to decide for yourself in the end. After all, it's your hard-earned money that is being invested. There are legitimate, tried and tested alternatives, so you can always find a broker that you can trust. We actually have a section of top brokers we can recommend on our website. The link will be in the description. In the end, it is a decision of am I willing to risk trading on a beautiful, very well put together trading platform and lose some sleep worrying about my investment, or am I going to be better off trading on a platform with a clear reputation? I wish you the best of luck going forward and making that decision. Happy trading, guys. Stay safe. We are Finance Illustrated, and we're out.